A lot of people sending me messages asking me how I felt about Raw last night. What are my thoughts on that Raw last night, Monday Night Raw? So I figured, you know what, I'll make a video on it. And you know, if y'all like this video, maybe I'll start doing more. Maybe I'll start watching and reviewing these wrestling shows. Because God knows my opinion matters more than some of these guys out here. And I like some of them, but some of them be saying shit. I'm just like, what are you talking about? They're clueless, bro. Maybe they need me to start doing reviews on these shows. Let me know in the comments how you feel about that. Because like I said, I'm going to get that Patreon going soon. We're going to get, you know, so we got to have some ideas. That may be an idea. Maybe I'll start reviewing these shows. Would that be something people want to hear? Would that be something people would want to donate for? Every week we watch, I watch all of them. For the right price, I watch every one of them, review them every week. I mean, AEW sucks. Don't really want to watch that, but I would. Well, we're going to talk about Raw here. Only the segments I've seen. I didn't see the whole show, but I've seen the important stuff. Let's start with CM Punk. CM Punk's a star, bro. He's a star. And the fact that Tony Khan let this dude leave the company, fired him, is insane. It's the biggest fumble in AEW history, and AEW ain't been the same since and never will be the same. And no, Edge is not a referee. I like Edge, don't get me wrong, but Edge is not as big a star as CM Punk. He's not. Cope harder. But that was great. Drew McIntyre's great. I mean, everything he's been doing lately, he's been firing on all cylinders. And then I got to get on Twitter and I see AEW fanboys say, well, he's going to go to AEW. Why would he go to AEW? I don't think, I guess for the money, right? Because we know Tony Khan's going to pay a lot of money. Is everybody in it for the money? I don't think they are. I think Drew's making good money. But he would probably get more from Tony Khan, right? But what about his career, right? What about his future? What about his legacy? Like, you got to understand, these guys are already making a lot of money. They're in WWE. They're top main event stars in WWE. They're making good money. They're on TV every week. Millions of people watching. Headlining stadiums. Why would you want to drop all that to go to AEW and wrestle in front of half-empty arenas? And less fans on the TV too watching. It's just... No, there's some nerd he was saying, some dude said, Monday Night Raw has double the ratings of AEW. And the guy got all mad, but it's true. He was like, this guy's lying about that. You can look it up. It's true. I'm sorry, but Mercedes Moné ain't saving the day, I'll tell you that. But the segment was great. I mean, when CM Punk was like, say his name. Who called you the chosen one? I mean, it's just good, bro. Like, it's just there is a sense of attitude on the show now. It does feel like we're going into a new era. And Netflix, I'm telling you, Netflix don't have censorship. Netflix gonna let them do whatever the fuck they want. So, and that's what's that next year they go on Netflix. If this is a preview of what it's gonna be like on Netflix, man, I might have to, like I said, I might have to start watching every week. Because the wrestling's getting good again. I mean, it's exciting. Just like Rock said, it's exciting. But the CM Punk stuff, Seth Rollins, everything about it, this is perfect. And that let you know, bro, when CM Punk comes back full time, and he's on that show every week, that's another star on that show. And then you got The Rock. It's so, like, that's why that Raw was so good last night. The star power. You had The Rock, you had Cody Rhodes, you had CM Punk, you had Seth Rollins, you had Drew McIntyre, you had all these stars interacting with each other. By the way, Punk teasing interacting with The Rock again. You know it's coming. I told you, Rock's in it for the long haul. Rock was given $30 million in stock in the company and given all the rights to the name The Rock and all that shit and all those wrestling catchphrases. The Rock is coming back for another run, boys. That's what y'all don't understand. The Rock's in this for the long haul. And it makes sense. Like, this is what they've always should have been doing with these part-time older guys. We don't need to see them on TV wrestling every week. Let them come out, talk some shit, Let him be involved in a storyline. It makes sense. And now let's get to the bit. I mean, the CM Punk shit was good, but the Rock shit, bro. The Rock and Cody Rhodes at the end there, and let this be a lesson to you AEW fanboys. This is why you don't bleed every match, Dean Ambrose, John Moxley, whatever his name is. This is why you don't bleed every match. You don't see blood on WWE TV all the time. So when you see it now, it means something. It matters. It's shocking. It's like, oh shit. Damn, he busted him open. And it really sold that beat down, bro. Just beat the fuck out of him. And I love when The Rock calls him up. I like when The Rock says boy. It makes me laugh. Cracks me up. He's like, hey, how you feel? What do you say to him? Look at you now, boy. I mean, The Rock is good. The entrance, bro, when the lightning hits and shit. That camera shot of him walking out of the dark, coming in to fucking confront Cody Rhodes. Bro, come on. WWE's on another level right now, bro. It just is. It's fire right now. And we got WrestleMania here soon. And there's so much to look forward to, because Punk's coming back. Rock ain't done. And what about them teasing Stone Cold and Cena with them in the background on that truck? You think that was a coincidence? Maybe. But I'm telling you right now, if the glass breaks, WrestleMania Night 2, when they're jumping Cody Rhodes, and the glass breaks and John Cena music, I'm telling you, John Cena and Stone Cold come out to help Cody Rhodes, it's going to be insane. Because somebody made a good point. It's like, that's two of The Rock's biggest rivals of all time. It makes sense for them to get involved. Somebody compared it to this last scene in Endgame, right? Like when all the heroes come out of the portals, but in wrestling it's going to be Stone Cold, John Cena. It's going to be these guys coming down the ramp. And then, of course, some fucking loser dork who is miserable. I'm telling you, these people are all miserable dorks. They have no joy in their life. Get a fucking girlfriend or something, you fucking miserable dorks. But anyway, these motherfuckers. Hold on, I gotta zip this bag up. These motherfuckers was going, oh, that's so stupid. It's so overbooked having Stone Cold come out. That's so cheesy. Fuck you, fucking losers. Don't listen to these losers. Don't listen to these miserable dorks who want to ruin it for the rest of us. Because we're looking forward to it, brother. We're looking forward to the Stone Cold coming out. We're looking forward to John Cena being there. And if you don't fucking like it, guess what? We don't give a fuck. We don't give two fucks what you like, you stupid fuck. We don't care. I am so tired of these miserable losers. Every time some cool shit's gonna happen, here they come along and try to fuck it up. They try to fuck everything up because they're miserable and they want us all to be miserable like them. Well, fuck you all. I hope Stone Cold comes out. I mean, imagine it. They're jumping Cody and that fucking glass breaks. WrestleMania Night 2. Was it like 60,000 people in the crowd or some shit? The fucking roof will blow off the place. Gotta be done, I think. Gotta be done. But man, busting him open, rubbing the blood on the belt, talking about Mama Rhodes. Bro, when he took his fucking head and he took his hand, he rubbed that blood across his face, get that blood all over his hand, then he wiped it on that belt. Man. I mean, The Rock really is on it. This could be the best version of The Rock we've ever seen. I mean, he's on fire right now. You got to think, too, The Rock's been in Hollywood for, 20-something years now. You think he ain't picked up some things? You think he don't know how to act? Oh, he knows how to act, and you're seeing it. You're seeing The Rock now as a heel, being able to, stopping that same old, we've heard the same old stick, the babyface Rock. We've seen it for years, but when you're a heel, you're really able to, I mean, look at Drew McIntyre. Baby faces are kind of held back, Usually the heels are able to say more things, do more things. You're seeing it with The Rock. I mean, he's unglued, bro. He's unfucking glued. But I enjoyed it. I thought it was really good. I've enjoyed everything they've been doing. I enjoyed the Cody Rhodes Roman Reigns promo from SmackDown that everybody was shitting on. But, I mean, every promo and every segment is not going to be, holy fuck, just the most amazing thing in the world. Get over it, bro. I mean, what the fuck? Not every segment can be what we saw last night, which was just, it was a fucking cinema. It was incredible. And if that is foreshadowing, putting those guys on the truck, that's foreshadowing. It's incredible. It really shows the, like I said, WWE on another level. WWE on another level. You just gotta accept it. You fanboys, get the fuck over it. Cry about it. I don't give a fuck. But everything I've said is the truth here. Everything I've said. And the sooner you accept it, the better off you'll be. What on AEW right now is competing with that Cody Rhodes, Roman Reigns, The Rock, Seth Rollins shit? By the way, Cody Rhodes, all them storylines are intertwined. You saw Drew McIntyre in the background talking to Paul Heyman. You see that on Raw last night. So all these storylines, Drew and Seth and Rock, all this shit is all tied together. It's all tied together. And there ain't no telling what we're going to see in that main event. Ain't no telling what we're going to see. And it's exciting because you don't know what's going to happen. Because Roman's been champion for so long. And it's like, are they going to let him win again? Like, is it over? Now, you think it is, right? You're like, it's got to be, right? They're not going to have Cody lose twice, but who knows? Because they built this title reign up for so long. To end it, I mean, it's got to be ended the right way. It can't be ended. But I think, like, who's a hotter babyface to beat Reigns than Cody? Name them. Name someone. Now, you might be saying, well, it's not time to beat Roman. There's some people that want that motherfucker to hold that belt to 2027, 2028 or some shit. So he can be the longest reigning champion of all time. Now, don't get me wrong. That's a big achievement. That makes him a bigger star. I mean, that really makes him the final boss. Like, not The Rock, but Roman Reigns. And are they going to do The Rock and Roman Reigns for the belt? I mean, so many questions. We know Rock and Roman Reigns is coming. We know it's going to be at a WrestleMania, probably next year. But this is why it's exciting, because you don't know what's going to happen. It's not predictable. There's so many things that could happen. Will Seth turn on Cody? It makes sense for him to do it, but it also seems kind of predictable and seems like it would piss everybody off. I wouldn't be happy with that, but if you're going to keep the belt on Reigns, you have to do something insane. It has to be, like, incredible. It has to blow your mind. When you see it, you have to go, wow. That was such a twist that I'm not even mad that he's still champion. Because people want Reigns to lose that belt. And I'm a Reigns fan. And even I want Cody to win. I think it's the right move. But like I said, I ain't running it. I don't got a say in it. So we'll see what happens. And yes, I will be live. I will stream WrestleMania that night. I will be live for that. Doing a stream during that. So, and that's a 2-night event. So we'll be live for both nights. But that's my review of Raw. Another thing I saw that was sick as fuck is Ricochet doing some crazy ass move on a dude was fucking nuts. Now, there was some AEW fanboys going, oh, I thought y'all don't like that flippy shit. No, you idiot. Let me explain it to you. This is why I need to start reviewing these shows, because my voice is needed. It's not that the move Ricochet hit last night was insane. It was insane. And I can believe Ricochet doing a move like that, because he does shit like that all the time. Now, the problem with AEW is every wrestler is doing shit like that. Like, every one of them do it. It's not unique. In WWE, Ricochet is unique. He's a unique talent. He's the only guy doing this type of shit. You know, it's just like Rey Mysterio, you know. He's a small guy. He's a luchador. And it's cool to have one of those guys on your show. Maybe two of those guys. But a whole show full of them, it kind of, you know, it downplays their importance. That's what WWE is. Like, WWE is, you know, it's not like a Mexican organization where they're all luchadors. it's a mix. And you do need a guy like that. You need one of them flippy guys, a cruiserweight type of guy. I think WWE should have a cruiserweight division that they take serious. Because when I was growing up watching WCW, I always looked forward to cruiserweight matches. I looked forward to cruiserweight title fights because it was treated as a serious belt. And it was a serious division. And it was like, the cruiserweight champion isn't going to challenge the world champion because he's a cruiserweight, he's a little guy. And the world champion's like Goldberg or something. So it just made, but in the world of WWE, you see, a guy like Rey Mysterio can be the world champion. But that what makes Rey Mysterio so special. Like, it's what I'm saying. On AEW, it's just all the same guys doing the same flippy bullshit. And here's another problem with it. They don't sell any of it. That move Ricochet hit on that dude looked like it was devastating. So lay there for a minute, sell it. Make it look like you just got the fuck knocked out of you. I seen a motherfucker on AEW. They were hitting each other with Canadian destroyers, one after the other. Weren't even selling it. Dude hit one on him, he'd come back, hit another one. And they were going back and forth, hitting them on each other. Bro, I'm dropping you on your head with insane force. Like I'm doing this crazy flip and spin move that's going to generate some momentum. And I'm going to flip you over super fast and slam you on your head. Is that something you think you'd stand up from right away? No. And you certainly wouldn't hit. It's dumb. It's dumb. And if you have to have it explained to you, you don't know how wrestling's supposed to work, you fucking idiot. It's just like that move the other day they hit on SmackDown on Austin Theory that he jumped, like he hit a stunner on him and then he jumped up and it looked so fake and phony. And shit like that, you don't need that. If it's going to look super fake, just don't do it. Just don't do it, bro. That Ricochet move didn't look fake because I can believe Ricochet hit some shit like that. When he hit, it's just believable coming from him. They cooperated. Of course, to pull that move off, they got to cooperate. But with Ricochet, you can suspend disbelief and you can go, he could really do some shit like that. These AEW nerds, they marking out for a dude with his hands in his pockets. He's doing all these moves with his hands in his pockets. It's so cool. It's not cool. You have to think about it like this. Wrestling's not supposed to be fake. It's not supposed to be treated as fake, you fucking idiots. Why would he come out and put his hands in his pockets and do moves off the top rope when he's fighting for title belts and shit? Like, why wouldn't he take it serious and try to win? If you was fighting a guy, would you put your hand in your pockets? Come on, man. Don't shove your hands in your pockets? No. Anyway, I'm trying to think if I missed anything. What about Becky Lynch knocking the fuck out of Dominic Mysterio, bro? Becky Lynch is, that's what I'm saying, like, there wasn't enough women's matches on the show. There was a massive segment featuring two of the top women in the company building up their match where a woman knocked out a dude. A 120-pound woman punched a dude in the mouth, knocked him out. And guess what? It's believable because it's Punk Dominic Mysterio, little punk boy Dominic. And he's a bitch. In storyline, he's a bitch, right? So, and Becky Lynch is a bad bitch. She's a bad motherfucker. She may be tiny, but she's a bad bitch. And so when she punched him, totally believable. Also because she really fucking hit him and they did slow motion. Shout out to Dominic Mysterio for taking that punch. Because I bet it hurt, even though it was a girl. I bet it hurt. Because it's a girl who works out and shit, full force punching in the face. And I would say he sold it well, but I don't think it would be hard to sell when you really get punched in the face. Anyway, there you go. There's my review of the Raw last night. If you enjoyed it, let me know if you'd like more. Maybe I'll start watching all the wrestling shows, giving you full reviews. Because like I said, I'm getting that Patreon set up. I've already got my Patreon set up, but I'm going to start getting some content. Like, we're going to start getting the channel going again. And like I said, if we get banned off YouTube again, just go to Twitter. We'll just do it on Twitter, whatever. It is what it is. People keep asking me about Rumble. Rumble's just a pain in the ass to upload to sometimes, so it's just, It shouldn't be frustrating to upload videos. It shouldn't be a pain in the ass. And it is on Rumble. From your phone, it's just a pain in the ass. Once I get back to work, I got to make $100 this week. I haven't quite figured out how I'm going to do that, but we'll see. And then I'm going to pay my phone off. I'm going to get back to work. I'm going to fix my fucking computer. And then we can get back to streaming on the computer. So just bear with me. We're going to be streaming from the phone and doing videos from the phone for a bit. But I got some other ideas I'm thinking about as well. But we might start reviewing these wrestling shows. I don't really want to review AEW, but I think people would want me to. If they want to, I don't know, maybe nobody's into it. I don't know how many wrestling fans watch this channel. We'll have to see. Look at this old house. Fixer-upper. All right, that's the video, boys. If you liked it, let me know you want more. If you really like to send a donation, peace.